This is what sold Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This continues another probably worst week of my life as far as eBay sales, man. It's been slow. I know my other store is open and I've been devoting a little bit more time to that, so I don't know if that's because, that's the reason why I'm slower now, or because, I don't know, sometimes when you look in these drawers, they look pretty empty. Maybe I just don't have enough stuff coming in right now. But I've only sold like maybe 13 items this weekend, and normally like last few months, I know things have changed because it's opened up, but I was selling like 35, 40 items a weekend, and now, like I said, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 13 items. So hopefully we'll sell a few more while I'm doing this. All right, here's what I sold. No Mercy 2006. Does this sit here maybe? And it is. Should have Booker T on it. All right, I bought this for 75 cents at a pawn shop, and I sold it for $13.99. I said that wrestling stack used to be 2 or 3 times taller, so I've sold a lot of those in the past. All right, let's go to the Blu-rays. Sold one of these last time I did this. It's this Cahill John Wayne Blu-ray, brand new. Paid $1.25 for it at the Dollar General. Sold it for $9.99. We're making money tonight, folks. Where we go here? Here we go. Sold a Jimmy Hart wrestling autograph. I'm beginning to wonder if I even have it. Is that it? Do we believe that's it? Jimmy Hart. He put his Hall of Fame year on it also. We paid $3.99 for this off eBay, off a friend of mine. And we sold it for $9.99. All right, we decided we had these at our store for a little while, and they just, look what I did with them. Here we go. We had these sitting at my store. There's 6 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from like the Samurai series. But I had them sitting in my store for a while and they didn't sell, so I just decided to list them the other day. They've probably been on for maybe a week. I sold them for $39.99 shipped. So that sale wasn't bad. Sold a Wii Disney Universe. See what I'm talking about as far as, the video games I was selling like crazy. And pretty much there's like 7 left. I need to get some more games. Anyway, I bought that for $1.99 at a pawn shop. And sold it for $11.99. If you guys watched my last video, I picked up this sealed model, paid $6 for it, and we sold it for about $57 with shipping. So that didn't take long to sell. That model, I really wasn't going to buy it, but then I scanned it because they had $6 on it. I thought $6 was a little bit too much for that model. I figured it would sell for like $15, and then you'd have $3 or $4 in fees, and you'd have $7 or $8 in shipping, so you would just lose money. But then when I scanned it and I saw, I got $59.99 for it with shipping. So, if it cost $8 to send it and a few dollars for fees and $6 for the model, I'm gonna make really good money on it. But I almost didn't buy it because I didn't scan it, or I wasn't going to scan it. But like I said, make sure you scan stuff. If there's scan bars, just make sure you scan it. Sold a Hoosier Hat. Not a Hoosier Daddy, but a Hoosier Hat. That's a Red's hat. That's not it. I think that's it. Indiana Hoosiers hat. And we sold that for $19.99. We ended up paying $1.99 for that at a pawn shop. Not a pawn shop, but a thrift store. Remember last week I told you I sold this anime set for $129.99 or $124.99, and the guy ordered it, paid for it, and then canceled it. Well, hopefully he doesn't this other guy doesn't cancel it tomorrow, because so far it's good to go. I sold this for $124.99. I paid $5 for it at a flea market. For some reason, the female superheroes are selling like crazy. I just sold 2 to the same person. It's going to be $23.98 for 2 of them. I did bring more in from my store, so I'll be able to put more on. I'll do that tonight. But paid 50 cents a piece for those, and just got $23.99. It's going to cost me about $4 to ship it. We sold this Micro Machines. I picked that up at a flea market for 10 bucks. I sold it for $36. We sold a, there we go, it's right there. The vintage ESPN shirt for $17.99. Paid $1.99 for that at a thrift store. I like it when they're easy to find. We sold a Roper shirt. I think it's this one here. Let's see. Hope that's it. I'll have to look and make sure. But we sold it for $29.99. We paid $3.99 for it. Let's see. We sold a Star Wars photo. Should be here. Oh, I just saw him. There it is right there. His name's Tim Dry. Star Wars photo. We ended up paying about $3.99 for this, and we sold it for $13.99. So we didn't make a whole lot of money on it, but at least we're making money. It's better than losing money. I'd rather sell some stuff than not sell it. And this is what you call, you know, replaceable stock. So like I said, I have another one to sell. So I usually try to win as many of these as I can, because I have a friend that does a bunch of auctions, and sometimes I'm able to get his stuff pretty cheap because other people are bidding. Alright, I sat around here for like 3 hours getting all this stuff shipped and getting some movies ready for my store tomorrow. And we made one more sale, so it's Ryan Hurst. It's the G. These are the H's. Hey, what would one of my videos be without the train going by? This, I ended up paying, I believe, $4.99 for this Ryan Hurst. This is a photo of him in The Outsiders. If you haven't seen The Outsiders, it's an awesome show. At least the first season was. The second season, it kind of slipped a little bit. But what was cool about the second season is a lot of the people that were like extras and like stand-ins and stuff, like, you know, you could see them in the background. They were all friends of mine. It was cool to watch the show and see my friends in the show. Anyway, we sold that for $14.99, and like I said, we paid $5.99 for it. So, all right, we just got back from the thrift store. We paid $5 a piece for these In Living Color sets. They're sealed. We just got done listing these first two here for $65.99 each, shipped, and just listed that one for $23.99 shipped. Bought these two new CDs for $1.99 a piece. We listed those for $24.99 a piece shipped. Bought this card set with a little book. I'm not even sure what it is, but we just listed that. It's like new. We just listed that for $29.99, and we paid $1.99 for that. So 2, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We spent $21, and we listed everything for, let's see, these were 65, 130, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Was that 230? So not a bad profit on that. Hopefully they'll start selling pretty soon. Hey guys, how you doing? After work today, I went and did a little bit of thrifting. Didn't find a whole lot today, but I thought I'd start showing you a little bit of everything I kind of pick up every day. You guys might be interested, you might not, but it gives me some more stuff to show you guys. Today I stopped at the Goodwill on the way home. I got this Steelers jacket, Reebok, sleeveless, on field. They gave it to me for 99 cents, so definitely money to be made on that. I'm not sure how much it's worth. Picked up a Hoosier shirt. I always sell these old school college jersey or sweatshirts pretty good. Actually, there's one guy in West Virginia that buys a bunch of my West Virginia ones. This is made in USA. It's probably from the 80s. I would say I'll get $30 to $40 for it, somewhere in there. But, you know, 80s for WVU is really good because Major Harris was there. I didn't look this up. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's on an old Delta tag. Can't figure. I think it might be Shredder. I don't know. If you guys know what that is, put it in the comments below. I don't know if that's Shredder or the Transformers or what. I'm not sure. I just thought it was cool. And like I said, I do sell t-shirts at my store. I mean, as low as $5. So if I buy it for $2 at the thrift store and flip it for $5 or $10, I'm making decent money. Picked up a Doobie Brothers concert t-shirt from 2004, I believe. Yeah, 2004. You know, I'll probably get $12 or $15 for that. These are what kind of surprised me. I know Halloween stuff always does well. And this is the Hallmark Keepsake. When I first looked them up, they were $3.99. I thought that was kind of high. I didn't really want to buy them. But then I scanned them, and these in new condition are $40, $50 on eBay. So went ahead and took a chance on them. I got that one. I got this one. I paid $4 for this one also. But I know Halloween stuff usually always does well. And these are surprised me. They're not even like, you know, peanuts or anything. For some reason, I think this one was like $25 or $35, somewhere in there. It was only $3. And they're really light, so they'll go first class. Put these in the 4x4x4 box. It'll probably cost $3 or less to send. There's another cat. It costs like $3. I think it was $30 with shipping. Here's a bat. It was $3. They said I think it was $30 shipped. So figured what the heck, if I sell one of those, I'll get all my money back. I spent $8, $9, $10, $11, $14, $17 for all of them. So if I sell one of them for $30, that will pay what I paid for all of them plus profit and still have 4 more to sell. So I figured it was a no-brainer. I also picked up, well, it was a few DVDs and some video games, nothing really to speak of. And I'll have to put it on film probably when I go pick it up Monday. But I bought a Ludwig drum set. It was like a couple cymbals, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was like 5 drums, the seat, the pedal. It was like everything. And they had it for $79.99. I had a 25% off coupon, so I picked up with a whole set for 50. I think it was $55, and it was in really good shape. So when I go pick it up Monday, I'll get some video of it for you guys. But that's everything I picked up today. I was only able to hit one store, but have a good one, guys. Well, I figured it didn't sell that much, so I'll show you some of the things I picked up today. I was talking to a guy today. He saw my channel, and he's another reseller. He has a spot at a flea market, and he said, I'm giving you guys all my secrets, but I don't mind. But what's cool is, you know, he saw the videos and he saw some of the kinds of stuff that I like. So he brought me 4 jerseys. There's a Jason Bay, Boston Red Sox Majestic jersey. I haven't looked these up. I'm not sure what I can get out of them, but he just gave them to me for the price he paid for them. So I paid $2. I think I gave him $2.50 a piece for these. I think he said he paid $2.20, so with tax and everything, I pretty much got him for what he paid for him. But that was cool of him. So it's always good to make friends. Here's a Jason Bay Pirate jersey. But he deals in records and music stuff. He's got a really nice booth and high-end stereo equipment. So if you're ever in Marietta, Ohio, check out the flea market, and you can check out his booth. He's got a lot of cool stuff. I'm not sure who this is. Goodwin, the Falcons. He must be a newer guy because I don't recognize his name. I quit watching football when I got rid of my sports card shop, probably 7 years ago or something. Thought this was kind of cool. This was a Notre Dame Under Armour. I've never seen one of these before. But, you know, that should sell. And on the sleeve it says God and Country, Notre Dame. That's pretty cool. But like I said, I picked up those 4 jerseys for $10. So that was cool. And then there was another guy at the flea market that was going out of business. So I ended up buying, I don't know a whole lot about Dragon Ball Z, but actually you can't see them very well, can you? Not sure who these guys are. Goku. I don't even know how to pronounce them. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z. But he had $20 on it, and I looked a few of these up, and he was either right on the money on his prices, or he was actually priced them lower than eBay. So everything should be a little bit higher on eBay than what he has stuff priced for. And I think I ended up getting all these figures. I paid $75 for them. Like this one says it's $30. I can't even attempt these guys' names. It's kind of like trying to read Pokemon names. I have no idea how to pronounce them. Vegito. But this one says, yeah, it's $15. But there was one he had marked for like $20, and I looked it up, and it said $75. So I'm going to have to go and look these up. This one says $20. But they said I'll have to try to put something heavy on these things because some of them are starting to bend just from being in this bag, I think. But it should be all right. This one says 25. Can't remember how many there were total. I think I ended up having $5.75 in all of them or something like that. A piece. This one says $20. This one says 30. Gageta? I don't know. Like I said, I don't speak Dragon Ball Z. It's funny, like some kids come into my store and you know, they know all these names and they know all the like Pokemon names and stuff. Trunks. He says $20. This one's 30. Minutia? I'm not sure. Sad part is, I had 4 years of college and I still can't read this stuff. This one says 20. Hey, I can read this one. Mr. Boo. I'm probably mispronouncing it, but it looks like Mr. Boo to me. And it says $30. So like I said, I'm kind of anxious to look these up, see how accurate the prices are. Because I said I looked up a few, like I said, they were either a lot higher on eBay or they were basically what you would make off eBay. They were, you know, with the shipping and the fees and stuff, you know, it'd be like $3.99 on eBay, and he had it marked like 15 because he took out the shipping and the fees and stuff, and that's what he would make on it. So I think I did pretty good on this. Like I said, I'll probably end up start listing them tomorrow. But is there anything else in here? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to list this. I have 2 boxes full of just random remotes. There was a guy at the flea market that moved his booth out, and he had, I don't know, like 2 little, I don't know, Rubbermaid cartons like this big, you know, just filled to the rim with like remote controls. This one here is still sealed, and I was just randomly looking stuff up today, and it's a VES, and come to find out it was a remote control for a car, and they were going for like $28.99 new. So what the heck, I paid like $2 for those 2 boxes, so I'll list that, try to make some money on that. All right, guys, that's everything I sold Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and this is some of the stuff I picked up. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. We'll see you next video. Have a good one. Please like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, comment below. Have a good one, guys.